Welcome back to Ant Lives, the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are new to the channel. And as I always say, I got your back. Now, this is the 6-7 glass cleaner. And I am seeing that a lot of people are not understanding this build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in reverse on this build and explain it to you guys. Okay? First of all, let's go here to the takeovers, right? These takeovers. I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, this takeover right here will give you a 10 year shooting, of course, all right? But it will hamper the build because it will not be able to speed boost. That's what makes this build unique, right? Now we got one defensive badge. Remember, hence the word, one defensive badge. And that is the glass cleaner. And this would not allow the build to speed boost either. And then we have shot creator, which would give a 10 to his shooting, but would not allow the build to be able to speed boost at 99 overall. Now, this slasher takeover, we all know, gives a 10 to the ball handling. So that's why I went with the slasher takeover, right? And then if we take a harder look at the takeovers, there's only one defensive takeover. So this is a offensive glass cleaner, okay? That's what this build is. It is an offensive glass cleaner. It is a small ball for offensive glass cleaner. All right, I know some of you guys didn't get that. You see glass cleaning, you just stuck on 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", and above. Now, another thing. No, this isn't a build that you would take in the rec by yourself unless you really had great defensive skills by sitting in your chair, okay? This is a build you want to take in where you got a 5 or you're running with a center, okay? You can go on the top deck with this build all day long and dominate. But if you take this in the rec, you want to go with a center, okay? Now, if you have great defensive skills, then yes, you can go with this in rec by yourself. Now, I played against a similar build like this, 6'7", power forward, and I had my 7-foot glass cleaning lockdown, okay? Trust me. It was not an easy cover. I was forced to go out and guard him. If the big man cannot come out and guard this build, you're still going to be able to get blocks off of this build because you have a vertical. Now, can you bang with it and grab rebounds? No. You can't bang with a 99 strength, 7-foot center, or 6. You can't bang with them. But you can out-quick them with this build and get your rebounds because the build has an 88 vertical. All right? Now, we're gonna go back a little bit more. Now, look at the attributes on this build. You got your finishing, you got your shooting. Matter of fact, we're gonna back it out a little bit more. No, I'm gonna keep it right here first. Now, you got your finishing, you got your shooting, you got your playmaking, and you got your defense and rebounding, right? Now, I heard a guy asked me, said, well, look, you lost me because it didn't have a perimeter defense, right? No, it doesn't need a perimeter defense, and this is why it doesn't, because look at the block. You play the perimeter with your hands on your controller, right? You're fast enough. If he was even to beat you off the dribble, you're fast enough to chase him down. You have a vertical. You see your block. You're going to throw it off the glass. Now, look at your steal. If it is a big man trying to back you down, how easy is it for you not to steal the ball from him? How easy is it not? You guys know where you would want to place your badges. That's why I say if I was to use this build, I'm going to show you where I would place the badges, right? You guys know where to place the badges for if you were to use this. You could put it on clamps. You could put it on post lockdown. You could put it on ball stripper. You could do so much with this build. It makes no sense. Where you would give fits to a big man who is trying to back you down. It's a lot of ways you can defend bigs without having to always overpower them and and block their shot. You can strip them low and be a pest, okay? Now, your lateral quickness. This build does not need a lateral quickness because of the speed on the build. It's fast enough to make up for the lack of lateral quickness. Lateral quickness is side to side. That would be an 89 speed on this build. Do you think it really needs that much lateral quickness with that much speed? No, the build does not. That's why, another reason why I did not go to lateral quickness or with perimeter defense, because you got a gold intimidator, you have a gold rim protector. If you defend your person, if you got a guy trying to shoot the 3 ball on you, right? All you got to do is time in the press triangle. I guarantee you that gold rim protector is going to show up all day, every day, along with the intimidator. You got an 88 vertical. So that is how you defend the perimeter. Okay? Like I said, if they even think about beating you off the dribble, you have enough acceleration and speed in this build where you're going to chase them down and throw it off the glass because you have a quick first step. Quick first step just isn't on defense, even though it does not show up on, isn't just on offense. Even though it does not show up on the defensive side of the ball, a quick first step is a quick first step. All right? Now, look at your ball handling. Now, you would have a 71 ball handle at 99 overall, right? If you took any other takeover, you're not going to get the speed boost because you're not going to have an 80 on ball speed, ball handle of 80 with 80 on ball speed. You're not going to have it. Any other takeover, if I would have put it on this build, you would have had a 76 ball handle. That's what makes this build so rare and unique, is that it has speed boosting capabilities where you're going to be able to cut the defender up. It doesn't matter if it was a guard, you're going to be able to get him. A small forward, you're going to be able to get him. Power forward or a center. If they come out there and you're hot with this build, you're blowing them up off the dribble. Period. You guys who are dribble guys and have nice ball handles and know how to work the ball, you know you're going to take them off the dribble with this build. You're going to have NBA players pro dribble combination signature moves with this build as well. So, like I said, once you get it to 99 overall, even when you get it to 98 overall, you're going to have an 80 ball handle whenever you ignite the slash and takeover. Now, look at your 3-point shot. You got an 89 3-ball at 99 overall when you ignite the slash takeover. That is unique and rare for a 6'7" glass cleaner. Now, I could have put the sharp take on it and it would have been a 94, but you would have had a 76 ball handle. That's what I did not want to do. I didn't want the +5 on the ball handle. I wanted the +10. Okay? And then also you would have had a +5 to your finishing. Now, this build can score inside and out. This is a demigod. You would have had, if I would have put the shot creator, the glass cleaner, or the spot up, your driving dunk would have been just an 81. Right? With that slash and takeover, it is an 86. Now, look at your driving layup, right? Your driving layup is a 73 and 99 overall. Now, if I would have put any other takeovers on it, it would have been a 78. But once you ignite the slash and takeover, it's an 83. So he can go inside and hit the layup when he's hot. He can go inside and dunk for sure when he's hot. When you get this build hot, it's finishing at the rim. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Then look at your standing dunk. You got an 86 standing dunk on it, on a 90 and on a 6'7" 6'7" glass cleaner. This is basically a point glass cleaner. This build can run small forward. This build could play shooting guard. This build could play point guard. That's how dynamic this build could play 1 through 4 easily. This build is that unique. So a lot of guys lacking on this build right here. I understood when I made it. I said, well, it don't have perimeter or lateral. I seen that. Trust me, I seen that. But I know that the build can defend. I know the build can handle the ball. I know this build can be a point guard. You can use, once you get it to 98, where you're able to get the combination signature dribble moves from the NBA players, this build can basically be a point guard. He can run the point, he can run the 2, he can run the 3, and he can play the 4 easily. This build right here. Now I'm gonna back it out. All right. Now the weight. Let's see. I could have came up on his weight a little bit. I could have, right? I could have came to 189, and I could have kicked it out. All right. That might have been an error on my part to bring him that low, but I was going to keep the speed, right? Cause let me see. Yeah, I could have did that, because then he wouldn't, instead of having that, he would have had a 47 strength. My bad. Okay. I can accept that error right there. That's the only error that I'm going to accept. Now, 6'7" was the height that I wanted. Okay. Now I'm gonna break this down to you right here. If I would have put, say I took this right, I put that 1 on there and I'll leave that there. I'm gonna show you something. This is how unique this build is, and how it's not easy as you guys think it is, right? Now watch this. There is no slasher takeover. You see? There is no slasher takeover, so the build is a dud. It's a dud. Now, you can get the playmaker takeover, right? But you don't get, you get the 10 to your ball handle, but you do not get the 10 to your physicals. And that's what's key with the build, is to turn it into a pure athlete. That's what I do at Ant Lives the channel. I rarely use these takeovers. I go after the OP effect. I want the best on the court. And the best on the court is the most athletic on the court, okay? Think of Michael Jordan, think of Kobe Bryant, think of LeBron James. I want a pure athlete on the court. I want the 10, and that's why I say we got the 10. And we want the 10, all right? Now, I'm going to go back. See what I'm saying? Like, that's stuff you guys, like, if I was to max it out, I could have went with the 10 playmaking, right? I could have gave you 10 playmaking. Trust me, I could have gave that to y'all, but I'm going to show you. 6'7". We're going to drop the weight. It's gone. It's not there, right? Now, there is no slasher takeover again, right? But I could have did this. All right? I could have took that, put that there, and this was something else I thought about doing. I could have done, right? I could have went right here. I honestly, I could have went right here, but then you would have lost on your defense, but you would have gained 1 on your 3-ball, right? And you see it's right there, right? Or I could have came back 1 more, and it's still right there. Only reason why I did not do that, right? That he's still nasty. You see? Let's see, now he doesn't have it at 86.0, right? So like I said, I could have came to 87, 88, 89. You still can on this build if you want more of a 3-ball, right? But like I said, the key to this build is this right here, and that is the slasher takeover. The only pie chart that I cannot get a slasher takeover in is the pure green pie chart. Any other pie chart, I can find you a slasher takeover guaranteed, and I believe I can get it out of the green. I just haven't tried hard enough yet to get it. All right, so that's all I wanted to let you guys know about this build, about the uniqueness and rareness of it. This isn't a build. I could have explained it more, but do you know how long that video would have been if I would have sat there and broke it down? And I know a lot of you guys that are new. No, I'm not that guy who would leave you with 1 defense, 1 playmate, 1 finishing badge. If I would have touched any of that finishing, I don't care what I would have did to that ball handle, I wouldn't have been able to get the plus 10. 81 ball handle is better than 86 ball handle any day, all day, every day. There is no debate or no denying in that. Okay? None. If I would have moved anything on the defensive end, off the offensive rebound, or anything on the defensive rebound, and put it in perimeter or on a lot of quickness, I would have not got a 6-7 glass cleaner. Okay? Trust me, I would have got a stretch facilitator. I've been doing this for too long, and I know how to make the builds. There's a lot of builds that I still got that I haven't even brought out yet. Okay? Trust me when I tell you I got your back. Now, there's something else I could have done, and I can show you, and I'm going to show you guys what I could have did. Okay? I'll show you you guys what I could have did. And that's on the defensive end, right? Of course, I'm still going to chase down. I'm going to go with Intimidator. I'm going to go here to Rim Protector, right? Pickpocket. Now, you're going to need this. You're going to need this, right? Now, that would have been as far as I would have went clamps. And then I would have went right here, the ball stripper. That's why I should have went, right? That's why I should have went. And then, matter of fact, I don't even need that, but I would go here for sure. All right, just so I can get that triple-double, because this build can't get triple-doubles because it's fast. So it's going to be able to get triple-doubles. But I should have went here, because this is the simple fact right here. This ball stripper, it raises the chances of stripping an opponent when they attack the paint, attack the basket, right? So a 7-foot center is going and doing his drop step. That is attacking the basket. That's a strip. That's clamps. Clamps work inside of the interior paint. I have a 7-foot glass cleaning lockdown, and I have gold clamps on it, and it works. And it works better than post lockdown move. Honestly, it does. Thinking about battling for a rebound, no, this build can't battle for a rebound. I would never try to battle. This build is not built to battle for a rebound, but it is built to crash the boards. I know that for a fact. It can jump high enough to grab a rebound from an angle easily. And if the big man does come down with the ball, strip him. That's common sense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look at Karl Malone's greatest strips. Karl Malone strips the ball. Go YouTube it. Trust me, it's there. All right? But like I was saying, I just wanted to explain the 6-7 glass cleaner to you guys, because I see a lot of you are not getting or understanding this build. All right? This is a demigod beyond proven facts. It's a demigod. It can score inside. It can shoot outside. It has a ball handle. It will be able to speed boost at 98 overall, because it's going to have an 80 ball handle. And then it does have defense. Okay? Like I said, you could take this build in the ante up and get off. You could take this build into the park and get off. And you can take it into Pro-Am or Rec and get off. As long as you got a big man that's playing beside you, this build is going to go off. Guaranteed. And without anything further being said, I am the old head gold builder. I am the best builder in the world. And I am the hardest working builder for NBA 2K22 current gen. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I have the highest basketball IQ of any builder for NBA 2K franchise. And that is facts. And without anything further being said, I am out.